everyone, welcome back. It's Vlogmas Day 10, and as a reminder, please subscribe to this channel, like this video, and press that notification bell so you'll know when I upload. And also please leave a comment because I'd love to hear your feedback. So today, for the first half of my video, I'll just be taking you around to my day, and then the second part I'm gonna take you to Palais des Papes, which translates to Palace of Popes. So basically it is a Pope Palace. It's a very huge church, and it's a very big place. It's basically like a village within a village, kind of. But yeah, I'm gonna just take you around. So I hope you enjoy this video. So to get to Palais des Papes, we had to walk a very long distance, essentially through the village, if you will, because the roads are so narrow, because this basically is a very old place, so modern vehicles can't exactly, especially a big bus, can't go through here. So we had to do a lot of walking through the town, and they had a lot of stores and stuff, but eventually when we got to the top, it basically looks like this, like a big courtyard, and then you see the church beyond there. There's lots of people there. You'll see restaurants, entertainment, musicians playing on the side there, and basically you have to pay a fee to enter because it's basically like a historic site, I would say. And when you get inside, you basically are given these iPads, or they're called histopads, because they basically give you information about the place that you're exploring, and it uses VR technology, so you can actually see what it looks like back then while you're going through the room like this. So it looks like there's nothing there, but when you look on the histopad, you can see what they did in there, how it looked, and they give you like a history lesson, what it was used for, you know, when it started and why it was like that. So it's basically a good history lesson, if you will. But there's many places to admire inside the palace itself. They had some places that were cut off with either wires or with glass, because they're trying to protect or preserve the art that is on the wall. So in some places you couldn't even take pictures. Yeah, and if you tried to, there's a camera that would pick you up, and then somebody would just appear out of nowhere and say, hey, you can't do that. So yeah, this is basically what I was able to video. So of course this place is pretty old, so a lot of it is in repair. There were some places that they were trying to restore because like the walls were coming apart, or the flooring was coming apart. So yeah, and if you see those glass looking pieces on the floor, it's basically where they used to drop money in when they're giving to the church. So yeah, and it's basically nice as an architectural site, because this type of architecture they don't really do so much anymore. So it's a pretty interesting tour. So if you're into history and like to learn about architecture of churches, this is definitely a place to check out. And then after that tour, I just walked around, so there's lots to see. And it was a hot day this day, mind you, so I definitely had ice cream. But there's a oasis, I call it, up this massive set of stairs. I think it was like probably 5 or so flights of stairs, but it was pretty steep to get up there. So this is at the top, and it's basically like an oasis. They have a big pond, they have more restaurants and points where you can look out to the city. It's really nice and calming, and it was actually much cooler up here. I guess because of the big pond, why it was less hot, but I quite enjoyed it. And overall it was a very nice day. So if you're into touring or exploring Palais des Papes, I definitely would recommend it. If you're not into the whole history thing, there's other things to see just to relax. And this is at the top, just overlooking the river. And yeah, that was my day there. So it was a nice day. Well, that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and as a friendly reminder, please leave a like if you love this video, and definitely leave a comment so I can hear your feedback. Check back tomorrow for Vlogmas Day 11. See you tomorrow.